today, let's make a difference. What do you say? Well, I would like to do today's recipe outside in this beautiful and warm weather. I'm sure you're going to love that too. So, I've set my kitchen outside. So, let's check what I'm going to make today. Well, yeah, I've thought of making a healthy dish today at Nee's Kitchen. I've received and I'm still receiving many requests on health conscious recipes. So as you all know, I've already shared health conscious recipes such as healthy banana bread, oats pancake, cauliflower pizza and beetroot burgers and so on. You can find the video link in the description below to those videos. So today I'm going to do this chicken vegetable couscous at Nee's Kitchen. It's going to be delicious and it's going to be healthy, and of course you can make this just within 30 minutes. As you all know, there are so many recipes that we can make using these couscous, such as variety of salads and stir fries and so on. But today I'm going to make this couscous fried rice kind of thing that you have to combine chicken, veggies and couscous. So it's going to be so simple, and I'm telling you, it's going to be one of your family favorites. You'll see. One more thing before starting off is that I did this chicken biryani recipe last week, as you all know, and I did that step-by-step video recipe, and I received so many positive comments and likes about it. Because I realized it's very practical to do a step-by-step video recipe. Then you can grab the ingredients and then complete one step and then move to the other and so on. And of course, I'll be very delightful if you all can also make the same dish, same as what I'm doing, without any adjustments and complaints. So I'm going to follow the same process in today's recipe also. So let's check it out. So I've divided today's recipe into 4 easy steps. So let's move on to step number 1. We are going to make our chicken, but if you are a vegetarian, you can totally skip this step. So let's begin. Let's heat the pan with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can also use vegetable oil here. Now over medium heat, I have added this chicken strips into the pan. Now I am going to season this with my favorite Sri Lankan spices. 1 teaspoon of salt, then 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, then 1 teaspoon of roasted Sri Lankan curry powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 2 teaspoons of chili powder. But if you are not a spicy person, you can just stick with 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Now cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. You don't have to cover this, just combine all the spices with chicken strips. Well, couscous is one of my favorite dish, and this is the favorite recipe of all the couscous recipes I've made. So actually couscous is the staple product of North Africa and is the national product of many countries such as Morocco and Tunisia, etc. Well, they consider couscous as the symbol of good luck. So they have often prepared this in special occasions such as house warmings and other special occasions. Okay, now I am getting this nice smell. So after 7 minutes, I am going to remove the chicken from the pan and set aside. So we have completed step number 1. Let's move on to step number 2. Another 2 tablespoons of olive oil into the same pan, and I'm going to add this garlic ginger paste. I've taken 2 garlic cloves and a small piece of ginger. Now you need to wait until you get this nice roasted smell of ginger and garlic. Now it's the time to add our onions. I've taken 1 cup of chopped onions. After a few seconds, I'm going to add our chopped veggies. Well, I have beans and bell pepper. I have red and green bell pepper. Yes. Now we need to stir fry for about 3 to 5 minutes. As you all know, couscous is made from semolina, and it's a granular form of pasta, I would say, obtained by grinding wheat. We can really cook this just within 1 minute, even less than 1 minute. And I really like this mild nutty flavor of couscous. And you know, 1 cup of couscous will provide you a 35% of your daily recommended fibers. So it's healthier than rice, and of course it's very much suitable for weight loss because when you eat it you feel really full, so you don't have to eat more often. Now let's get back to the recipe. Now we'll add some chopped spring onions. And of course I have used some chopped olives. I love olives. Remember, you can use your choice of veggies here, what you can easily find in the kitchen. Now I think our veggies are done. Now it's the time for us to add our liquid to the couscous. I'm going to add these 1.5 cups of chicken stock gently to the pan. But if you need, you can replace this with vegetable stock or even with water. But the thing to remember here is we need to keep the liquid until it's rolling boil before adding couscous. If not, you will not like the fluffiness of the couscous. Now combined with step number 2, I'm going to move into step number 3, which we need to add the couscous. But before that, I'm going to cover my couscous. I'm going to cover my pan, and let's keep it until it's rolling boil. Now it's step number 3. As you can see, the liquid is coming to a rolling boil, and it's the time for us to add these couscous. So we need to add 1.5 cups of couscous into the pan. This is the product I'm using. It says full grown, that means whole wheat in Swedish. So you know, there's a rule of thumb here, which means that the liquid and the couscous has to be 1:1 ratio, which means that if you are using 1.5 cups of liquid, and the couscous also has to be 1.5 cups. So if the little extra might end up in a mushy couscous, that you will not like it. So let's add the couscous. Okay, I'm adding the couscous, 1.5 couscous to the pan, and we need to stir briefly and just cover it immediately. And we'll cover this, and we'll keep for about 1.5 minutes. Well, actually, it's easy to turn couscous into a crowd-pleasing favorite because it has this mild taste just as rice. And of course, the beauty of it is it can take the taste of any spices and vegetables and meat that it used to cook. So it's going to be so delicious. Let's wait for a little. Now, I think I'm done cooking our meal. Yes, it looks really delicious. Now I'm going to turn off the heat, and then we need to leave this for about 5 to 6 minutes, and meantime I'm going to add my prepared chicken. We'll give a gentle mix, chicken and couscous, and then I'm going to add raisins, but that's totally optional, and some frozen parsleys and coriander leaves. We'll give it a good mix. Now let's move on to our final step. Now I'm going to serve our favorite meal. You know, it's simple, it's inexpensive, it's nourishing, it's healthy, it's flavorful, it's lot of things. And you can easily put all the ingredients in a snap, and even you can store this in the fridge for about 1 week or so. And the important thing is your kids gonna love this recipe. Of course, the less spicy version of it, but trust me, you can make this at home and the kids will love it. So, ta-da! We have our delicious chicken vegetable couscous ready to be served at Nee's kitchen. It took only 30 minutes for me to make this delicious recipe, and of course, just 4 easy steps. This is delicious and of course healthy. So I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get subscribed to Nee's Kitchen. Then you can get alerts on new, interesting and uncommon recipes like this. So thank you for watching and stay tuned with Nee's Kitchen. Hey do!